Hello, everyone. Boone here. Welcome back to Boone Builds for my movie mod and mashup build challenge review. This was a challenge that I issued back in the fall, and then life got a little crazy with the holidays, followed by my epic giveaway from just a couple weeks ago. So this is long overdue. So thank you for your patience if you built for this challenge. I started out by building my mashup General Grievous's Road Warrior. And this was sort of the inspiration for doing a movie mashup build challenge where I encouraged folks to build something from a movie or a TV show and mash it up with an icon from another movie or TV show, or something that is just a modification or a mashup that is from outside, a little bit creative, outside the box thinking from whatever that movie represented. All right, so there's my General Grievous's Road Warrior. We're just going to dive right in. There were 25 entries for this challenge. I'm going to go through and review all of them. Moto is saying hi. I think I might have some friends joining me here in the next few moments. So let's see if that happens. I'll take a moment to say hello to everyone who is in the chat so far. Beta Brick, Jedi, Brick Jedi, Jacob Neely, Corbin Builds. Let's see who else is with us. We've got Doug. We've got Garrett. Thank you all so much for being here. LEE or Eli E, DJ Switch, PDX is here, and we're going to make this happen just here in a moment. I'm going to see if a couple friends are available to join me. I had a host lined up for this. I had a co-host lined up for this live stream, and they had an injury last night. I won't say any more than that, but we'll just see what happens here. All right, so we will dive right in. Jody is here, Kay is here, Jake is here, Brian, thank you all so much for coming. My cropfish, microfish, nice to have you all with us. So these are in no particular order. I'm just going to take a look at these in no particular order. And first, from Aiden M, we have the Greenlands. And Aiden says, this is a crashed ship that has turned into a swamp creature. And of course it is there. We see some sort of TIE fighter down there in the water and a swamp creature. And we've got the Incredible Hulk. One of the things I love most about this is that all that green. Just love the look of using all those different colors of green. And we've got this swamp creature maybe battling the Incredible Hulk. And I also love the look of the swamp itself. It's a really cool use of all those different blues. Some are opaque, some are transparent, and definitely looking like a nice swamp there. And those were Aiden M's The Greenlands. Oh, next up, we've got Alex C, the Bat-At Joker Flyer Chase. So this is a couple of takes on, this is mashing up Star Wars with Batman. So we have the Bat-At, get it? Like AT-AT, but Bat-At. So the Bat-At versus, I'm looking for the description. So Alex C says, this is half Batmobile AT-AT versus half Joker Joker trike / plane. So very cool, Alex C. And my friend Sam is here.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh my God, I don't know why it's... Sorry, 1 second.
I saw you.
I saw me too, but no, it won't work.
And then I didn't see you.
You did.
What,
There I am.
How's your day going?
Hi.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's, yeah, cool. Oh, we're good. We're good.
All right. We are taking a look at all of the movie mod and mashup build challenge entries. And here we have Alex C's Bat-At Joker Flyer Chase.
Awesome.
Sam, I'll show you the previous one was Aiden M's The Greenlands. So this is a spaceship that has crashed in a bog and has turned into a swamp monster.
Awesome.
So, all right. I like the idea. This one, I really like the idea of Batman having these big machines like they have in Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
Jake Sadovich is in the live chat. Snowlena, welcome. Bradley Haynes, thanks for watching, everybody. All right. The next one up is Cade M with the Red Rocket Roadster. There are a lot of Star Wars mashups in these entries because my initial prompt was based on a Star Wars mashup build that I did. Sam, if you were to build for a movie mod and mashup challenge, what would you build?
I need time to think about that. Like it'd be really weird. It would definitely be something like Mary Poppins mashed up with like, oh God, I don't know. Some kind of I don't know. Definitely Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins would be in there.
You pick Mary Poppins, and I'll pick, in Batman Returns, how like the Danny DeVito character was all into umbrellas.
Oh yeah, totally.
So they had toys. I don't think this appeared in the film, but I remember there being a toy of like this, the penguin, Danny DeVito penguin, like umbrella plane.
Yeah,
and it was like all this black and red umbrella stuff. So maybe Mary Poppins could have some sort of
she definitely would.
Umbrella spaceship, flying saucer, or an umbrella plane or something like that.
For sure. Or kite or something weird, really weird. I don't know.
Yeah. So this is really cool. This is based on one of the versions. What is that? Like a TIE Interceptor? I don't know all the names of the different TIE fighters, but we've got like a red TIE fighter here.
I never remember all the names of the ships.
Yeah. And it's on sort of like big beefy wheels. That's certainly in along with the theme of what I chose to do for my my General Grievous Road Warrior. And Cade's second photo is photoshopped into this cool hangar.
That's awesome.
And I thought that was pretty cool. All right. Next up, we've got from CC Bricks, Iron Manosaurus battle. So we've got Iron Man. We've got looks like some sort of dinosaur, and the gyro the gyro ball from
from
Jurassic
World. Yeah.
And Iron Man has brought with him an Iron Man dinosaur.
I love it. And he has two of those classic space base plates too. That is awesome.
All right, cool. I love the classic space base plates. They're not so easy to come by anymore.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
So it's really cool to see those in someone's creation. All right. Let's see. Next up, we've got Corbin R, Doctor Who, and Spider-Man. And it looks like we've got the inside of Doctor Who's TARDIS there, maybe. And Spider-Man is doing some... I can go back to the...
I would definitely watch this movie.
So this... Corbin's description is the Marvel Universe combines with the BBC Universe. I've never heard someone say the BBC Universe before. That's fun. All right. Cool. One of the things I really like about this model is the use of light. So I'm not sure what they're using there, but you can see in this one above that central core there, there's some type of light up there.
Good photography, no matter what. Good job.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Corbin Builds is here in the live chat and says that's mine. Awesome. Thanks a lot, Corbin Builds. All right. Next up, we've got Ian E. I am Groot Wonka. And something about this just makes so much sense to me. Maybe Groot. It's like a giant chocolate Groot.
Yeah. That's something I would make. I love it.
Eli says this is a mashup between Baby Groot and Willy Wonka. I like it. I also like that it looks like Baby Groot's mouth is drawn on with Sharpie. which is totally something I did when I was younger. And then when I first got into the AFOL community, I felt like that was a big no-no. And then these Lego product designers came to Bricks Cascade and brought these prototype. It was Queen whatever Wanabe from
yeah.
the Lego Movie 2, and they had done all these prototypes imagining what the faces are going to look like with Sharpie right on the bricks. And I'm like, all right, if the product designers can do it,
anything that can be decorated or like cut to a certain length, like tubing, I think you can do that. You can if you can decorate with stickers, because they decorate with stickers in the from sets. If you can decorate with paint, you can decorate with with sets. So I don't think any of that stuff is breaking the rules. I think we should be able to paint or sticker anything we want to.
Yeah, awesome. Cool.
I love the use of the hairpiece for the little bush there too, the pig clown afro.
Yeah, let me see if I can was this the second one? Hold on.
Yeah,
here's the second one. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here, because I think there's some great little parts usages, and I can't remember how to do that. Next previous screen. No. I thought there was an easy way to. There it is. Okay. So there's like a top hat. And then what did you see?
The pink hairpiece behind his legs right there.
Yep,
that's a minifigure hairpiece.
This is like Minnie Mouse's skirt right here.
Oh, that's really smart. Yeah.
And the one over here, this is like the Mystery Machines hubcap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and a Unikitty horn and a magic wand. This is really fun use of just all these fun different
bright colors.
Elements.
Yeah, it's great.
All right. Good job. Good job to Ian E. All right. Speaking of the Mystery Machine, here we have Gilbert W. The MCU meets Scooby-Doo. So we've got the Scooby-Doo folks there. And then over here, we've got some MCU characters. And it looks like maybe they've just gone through one of those,
wormhole or a
like
tunnel.
Doctor Strange portals.
Yeah, yeah.
And he said in the, let's see if I can find this one.
Good job on the Avengers A, in the pattern back there. It looks nice.
Yeah, Gilbert says Scooby-Doo and Shaggy encounter the zombie Avengers.
Oh, no way.
So the Avengers have turned to zombies. You can kind of see it if you look at, is this Captain America here?
Captain
You can see zombie arms, and they've all got zombie faces.
That's awesome.
Look at how Scooby-Doo is posed. They got Scooby-Doo posed like that by putting his tail in Shaggy's hand. So it's almost like
he's holding him up.
Yeah. But it gives me the impression that Scooby is jumping.
Yeah, it looks good.
All right. Nice job, Gilbert W. This is from Henry B. We've got the spooky super speeder. And this is a Y-Wing mashup with some wild stuff. So it's got nice big beefy tires. It's got a shark head and some Batmobile wings. And then off in the distance is a spooky version of Hogwarts. Let me see if he wanted to say anything, if Henry wanted to say anything else about this build. A spooky Star Wars speeder with a haunted Hogwarts. I like the alliteration from Henry B. I put a lot of emphasis when I do my own builds on the clever naming.
Yeah.
I love a clever name for a creation, and I always think I'm so pleased with myself when I take something to a convention and I've got the mock card with a clever name on there. And I don't always get a lot of feedback on it, so I realize most people must not really care about that.
Yeah. But alliteration is one of my favorite things too. I always like to find those, and it's because I grew up on it. In the comics, all the characters are Lois Lane and Clark Kent, and it's always that sound together. We like that.
Yep, absolutely. Okay. All right. Now we've got one more photo of this, and I'll show you, and it's showing it from the other angle. So there it is. Based on a Y-Wing, we've got some extra weapons, some extra accoutrement, and a shark head, because why wouldn't you want a Why wouldn't you want a ship with a shark head on it? Cool. All right, this one, I gotta say is one of my favorites.
It is beautiful.
Honey, I Shrunk the Child. So, we've got IG-11 from Mandalorian. Oh no! How did that happen? That was weird.
That's pretty.
Yeah, that's just my desktop background. Sorry, I'm gonna get us right back there.
No problem.
There we go. All right.
Look at that.
IG-11 with the shrinking machine from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
It is so good.
I just love the name, Honey, I Shrunk the Child. And I immediately recognized that thing, and it made me wonder why I've never thought to build the shrinking machine from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids before, because that was certainly like one of my favorite movies for a season of my childhood.
Both those builds are so beautiful, though. They're the piece usage on the like gorgeous.
Yeah, absolutely. The IG-88 or the IG-11 and the shrinking machine, just a really wonderful.
Like, wow, I'm impressed.
All right. Let's see.
And
what do we got next?
One photograph is all it needed too. It was like so perfect.
Yeah. I'll also take a moment to thank my moderators. Thank you if you're in the chat and you're moderating. Moto, Snowlena, whoever else over there is a moderator. I appreciate y'all today. All right. Let's see. Next up, we have from Isaiah A, Santa Hagrid's sleigh ride. And Isaiah said, all of my, there we go. This is built from Hagrid's hut into a Santa sleigh. So Isaiah actually used the pieces of Hagrid's hut and turned it into a sleigh. And you can see there in the back of the sleigh, he's got a little spot to store his pink umbrella. There's like a dragon egg back there.
Pumpkin package.
Teapot.
That's awesome.
I love it. And we've got what is that? The hippogriff.
Something else out of them too. So that's awesome.
Absolutely. All right. Jacob Neely says this one actually makes sense, kind of. Yeah, it just does. It does seem to make sense.
Yeah, and I can see that happening. Nice
starry background there, and this like bokeh on the characters in the foreground. So we've sort of got this like depth of field where
it's really good.
Hagrid's in focus and the characters are out of focus. All right. Good job. This is Jack J built the Katana Apocalypse. So this is the Katana or maybe Katana sail barge. And it has broken down, which of course it did in the end of, or somewhere in Return of the Jedi. Might have actually been closer to the beginning, but Grumpy J is in the live chat and said, "How the grump is everyone today?" That's a funny, funny introduction. So he's got some characters in here. It's sitting down on that Tatooine desert ground. This is also a nice job photographing. Went out into the wilderness and found some real dirt to set this thing in. Buckbeak, Willy Ball says Buckbeak. I think he's a griffin. LOL. Okay, a griffin is like an eagle lion, isn't it? I think Buckbeak's like a hippogriff, which is like half. Maybe it's the other. I don't know what it is. Good job, Jack J. This is cool. No, it's not hippo. It's like hippa. It's like hippogriff. I don't know what it means, but I could be wrong.
I think you're right.
All right. This is cool looking. I could totally imagine that ship becoming sort of this place where, outlaws of the Dune Sea have created an apocalyptic outpost.
For sure.
The Brick Cove, hello. Why Lego Wiz? Is that Wisconsin? Wisconsin Lego Wiz? I don't know. WI Lego Wiz. I gotta wait another month or so to see that ground stuff. Snow. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that
Yeah,
the
definitely.
WI is Wisconsin. Fazoom is here. Thanks for being with us. Scaptu says, "Hey Boone, Samuel, and friends. Hey everybody. Thanks for being with us. Good job, Jack J. This is a fun build. Like
Good
the look of
job.
it. Of course, we always like those apocalyptic builds." Jacob N with the 1989 Batmobile. So Jacob's own design of the Batmobile,
That's
and
his own design. Like, shut up. It's so good.
it is able the center here slides forward and creates that sliding
No
cockpit
way.
door.
Oh my
So
gosh. Wow.
yeah. So maybe this is a modify. I don't think it's the same as the official Lego set. The it was the gift with purchase, right?
What
With
is it mashed
the
up
big
with?
Batmobile. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I think maybe it's just the mod is that it has that function. So this
Well,
was
that's
called
pretty cool.
movie mod and mashup. Yeah. So this one I had the same question. I love this car. This is like my favorite car of all time. So he certainly knew his audience when he built this one. And perhaps the mod there is that it has that function. So very cool. Let's see. Next up, this is the Jamel M Tower of Awesomeness. So Jamel says Thor apartment meets
Yep.
Deadpool apartment meets Oh Dark 30. And Deadpool's apartment and his new roommate, Storm Shadow. So
Well, I
this
want
is
Storm Shadow.
yeah, that looks like must be from a custom site.
It looks awesome though.
Yeah.
I
I'm
would
going to
guess
zoom in a little bit
Deadpool's from
here.
a custom site too.
Yeah, there was an official Deadpool character minifigure from Rose City Comic Con, but this looks like a more custom version. But we've got all kinds of stuff. I love Bro Thor's apartment.
Yeah, me too. Do you have that set?
No, I don't.
When you put it together, there's an Easter egg underneath the sofa. You lift up the sofa, and there's a cookie on the ground underneath it.
Ah, that's funny. Nice. Is this the set?
I think so. It looks like it is.
Yeah, I think that's probably where you'd get the Bro Thor.
Yeah,
figure.
yeah. It looks like it's the set.
So we've got a few different apartments stacked up here. Nice job, Jamel M. And next up we have Jeremy B. Benny Strangelove.
That is
so this
awesome.
is a Benny version of Dr. Strangelove. I'm not familiar with this this subject matter, Dr. Strangelove. Are you familiar with it, Sam?
And well, you know the picture this is based on too, like the old moon crash from like the 1920s black and white movie.
Okay, yeah. So that was like the what was that? George Malay Journey to the Moon or something like that.
But it's so like that is so beautiful. You know what it is immediately. I love the background. I love the crater on the wall, and the sun up there with a very not satisfied look on his face. It's really good. It's got a good feeling.
And a cowboy hat.
Yeah, I love it.
Love it. Great little vignette there from just a couple slightly different angles. Brent Waller is with us. Brickaroo Bonsai, Uber Maddie. Thanks for checking it out, everybody. Scott Thew says Dr. Strangelove is when the guy rides the nuke like a rodeo. No, well, that's what this looks like. All right. Next up, we have John K. The Dark Side Recycling, and I have to zoom in here a little bit because this is worth seeing. So this is the Dark Side Recycling. So we've got sand troopers coming in with dirty helmets, and they are turning in their equipment over here. They go through a wash. They come out cleaner, and then they trade their helmets. They trade like their original trilogy helmets in for like
new helmets,
trilogy helmets. Okay. And then they go through the paint booth and they come out red on the other side.
That's
great?
Funny.
I thought that was pretty good. John K., the Dark Side Recycling.
Good vignette. Tells the story, everything. Good.
Oh, I don't know how I just did that. I'm doing all kinds of stuff in PowerPoint that I've never done before. All right, and then this is from the other side, so you can see the Imperial officers
Swapping out
working
parts.
from the other side, and they've got bins of parts and racks of equipment.
That's actually a really big build. Like it's really long.
Yeah,
And
yeah. This would be a fun display at a convention
yeah, for sure.
in the Star Wars section.
Has to be somewhere where you can see both sides of it, like at the end of an aisle.
Cy O'Connor, Luke Moody, welcome guys. Thanks for being here. All right, this is fun stuff. Okay, here we have Jude M, Tyrannosaurus Grogu. So it looks like Tyrannosaurus Grogu is hanging out on the side of maybe the Daily Planet there.
It does look like
and I'm
that.
gonna see if this says Jude McDuff or Jude M, Tyrannosaurus Grogu. I used set number 31058 and 75318 to make this. So that's fun, and we've got a little bit closer up of Tyrannosaurus Grogu.
That's awesome. His head is very large for his body.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Luke Moody says, "Thanks for the follow today on Instagram." Luke, I don't give my follows out lightly. All right, here we go. This another one of my favorites. Maddie C built Who You Gonna Call?
I love
and it's got layers.
it is the big monster in the background, his face is so good.
Yeah, and it's a tornado ghost.
Yeah, I just love it. There's the Wizard of Oz as the main characters. I love this.
It's perfect. And the bicycle with Toto in the basket has the Ecto-1 plate on it.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. This is good.
I love this one.
All right, good job, Maddie C. There they are.
The photography's great. The way the buildings are lined up to give perspective, like they're going down the street. It's so good.
Yep. Great job, Maddie. Love it. Okay, cool. Let me see if Maddie said anything specific about you can tell. I'm sure you can tell all of my notes are out of order. All right, Maddie C. Who you going to call? Tornado monster on the loose. Who you going to call? Of course, the Wizard of Oz gang.
I love that he's got red hands. It just makes it creepier. I just love it.
Yeah. Hey, Marvel Kid 25, welcome.
The eyes, the mouth, it's so good.
Brick Cove says Maddie is so hot right now. We must maybe we should all go check out what Maddie C's been building.
Yeah, I will.
All right. Here we have from Matthew C, the Mad Hatter's Mega Mech. Mad Hatter's Mega Mech.
I love he's got a Fabuland figure in there.
Yep. So there's a Fabuland figure. I'm going to go ahead and guess that that's like the March Hare, or what's the other one?
The White Rabbit, but he's not really white.
Yeah. So maybe it's the March Hare. And we've got the Mad Hatter up here. And there's some secrets to this thing, but it's got a bow tie. It's got like valves on the knees. Cool joints here. Looks like maybe some cookie guns.
I love cookie guns. Shoot at my mouth.
Yeah. And from the side, you can see it's like a teacup or a tea kettle.
That's awesome.
So it's a mech made out of a tea kettle. And then that occurred to me that the place where they took the pictures is very fitting because we've got the tea and the coffee in the background.
Very smart.
Some utensils down there on the ground. Fun.
That's good.
All right. Jacob N says, after I entered my mod, I designed instructions for it and posted it for free on my channel. Woo! All right.
That's always nice.
So that was Jacob N. That was the bump. Why am I not finding it on the list? Jacob N. Yeah, the Batmobile, the 1989 Batmobile. All right, everybody. I'm not opposed to that plug. Go check out Jacob N's channel, but not right now. Wait until we're done for free instructions for that Batmobile. Okay. Here from Rob Z, we've got The Odd Couple, another Bro Thor reference. and Steve
That is
Rogers.
funny though.
So
can you imagine those two living together? One of them's so squeaky clean and the other one's a slob. I love it.
So yeah, it's perfect because Steve Rogers is vacuuming and Bro Thor is just like drinking and eating pizza. And then we've got like a rock guy and some Tuscan Raiders playing cards.
I love it.
And there's even zoomed in a little bit more. I love that video game controller element.
So smart. That's a really nice vacuum cleaner too. It looks really good with the bag on it and everything.
Yeah, it's great.
Good job.
Nice. Eli E says mine was Groot, but I think it was spelled wrong as Ian. Did I mess up your name? Here, I'll fix it. We'll go back to Groot. Look, it'll be so fast. Eli. Sorry. Here we go. E-L-I-E. I want people's names to be correct. Eli E. All right, we'll go back. Here we go. Are you ready? We're going to zoom back. Oh. There it is. There we go. Eli E. Eli E. I am Groot. Wonka. Good job, Eli E. Sorry I messed up your name the first time around. All right. Now we're zooming back forward. We're looking for that Bro Thor odd couple. Everybody gets a quick glance at some of the things we've already seen. And good job, Rob Z. Let me see if Rob had any extra notes on this. Says MCU mashed with Neil Simon's The Odd Couple. Of course. Okay.
I want to know how old this person is. How do they know The Odd Couple?
He's our age or somewhere around that. Yeah.
I'm like, this one's a little adult for some of them.
He's probably somewhere between your age and mine, which isn't all that far off. So, all right, let's see. Here's Sam P with Iron Vader.
That would be a very scary thing.
It would be. This would have been great for back when Disney first picked up Marvel, to be like, all right, well, this is what we get from Disney from now on. Iron Vader.
Iron Vader sounds like, isn't there something like Iron Vader or Iron Vader? It's like I forget what it is. Some kind of skin cream or something. I don't know, but it just sounds funny to me. Iron Vader.
Awesome. Iron Vader. Love it. Iron Vader Mark 1. Okay, this I can't even begin to explain how much sense this makes to me. Like, I look at this and it looks more, I don't know, it looks like a better vehicle than Luke's land speeder.
It looks better with tracks.
Yeah, like I don't know why. This just makes so much sense to me. I mean, it doesn't really make sense it does make sense for Tatooine. It just wouldn't go very fast probably. But it's a lot of fun to look at.
It's better than hovering. Let's be connected to the ground.
Yep. All right. Cool. I love it. And we've got a stormtrooper out there trying to battle the Luke's Tatooine tank from Sarah P. Great job, Sarah. I love this. This is an even better picture of the model itself. Let's see. Sarah said, this cool mashup is Luke's land speeder and a tank. Love it.
Love it.
Okay. This one, just take a moment.
He's fighting himself.
Is this right? I feel like I already said Simon S. I hope I didn't get... Yep, Simon S. built What If.
He's finding himself. And,
yeah, this one makes a lot of sense too, and it's just one photograph, and it's the only photograph we needed. I really, really like this one.
And just the way they built the rocks going backwards, so it looks like he's actually going into a cave. It's really good.
Yeah.
Good photography, good everything.
Yeah, yeah. So got Han Solo, or Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones, finding the frozen version of himself as Han Solo. And it just, I don't know, it just makes sense because it seems like this, if it were some sort of like Egyptian monolith, it would make perfect sense, right? So it
Yeah, totally.
just kind of is
I'm
a
totally into it.
perfect crossover fill in. Nice. I like it. Hey, Amber, welcome. Hey, Brian. Glad y'all are here. Moto says there's an official comic that has Indy finding Han's body. What? Is that for real?
Awesome.
How is that? Were you going to say something, Sam?
No, I would. This would be really cute displayed at a convention too. Like people would walk by it and not notice it. And then the people who did notice it would be like, "Oh, that's great. That one's great."
Yeah. That's why some of these things that are sort of really meant for photography, right? Like, it's almost a bummer that if they're small enough, they can translate incredibly well on photography, but might get overlooked at a convention.
Yeah, for sure.
So, all right. So to all you convention organizers out there, make a photography category.
That actually is a really smart idea because there are
Cascade.
certain like tiny micro builds that are like, those 8x8 ones where you're like, nobody's gonna notice that when you see all these giant things built at a convention, but if it's photographed right, it can be amazing.
Yeah, Bricks Cascade started a photography category a couple of years back, and it's really cool.
It's probably hard to judge though. There's so many of them. I bet.
Probably, I'm sure. Okay, and we actually only have one more. Believe it or not, folks. The last one is called, and I'm going to show you there's two. There's sort of a before and after, and you get to see the before. You get to see the name of the build before you see the full mashup. So it's called from Taylor S, the Incredible Claw. So we've got a claw machine alien from Toy Story here.
Yes.
And dressed as Mr. Incredible or dressed as one of the Incredibles.
That's awesome.
So it's the Incredible Claw. All right. Good job, everybody, building for the movie mod and mashup build challenge. Sam, do you have one or two or three that really stuck out to you?
The Wizard of Oz one is, to me, it makes me laugh super hard. It's like, yeah, I love it. It's so smart. It's the character. You know me, I like characters. I like when you capture some personality. It just, the face of the tornado monster is, I just love it. It makes me laugh so hard. And the shape of him is really good. Like you can really tell it's like a twirl of colors. I just love it.
Yeah, I kind of want to know the secret behind how that thing is standing there. Because,
I always love knowing how's this inside, like what's going on in this. I love
because those are actually, it is curled around with clips and bars.
Yeah,
you can see the joints between them are like clips and bars.
And there's stuff caught in there like little branches and tree things, and the only thing better could have like a little tiny cow or something flying through it, like or cat, something inside there. I love it.
Yeah. All right. And then I think I'll say that, that one, the, who you going to call mashup of Wizard of Oz and Ghostbusters, definitely one of my favorites. Another one that I think would say just really captures the spirit of this build challenge was
that one's
Honey, I Shrunk the Child. Honey, I Shrunk the Child. Good. Yep. Really incredible IG-11. And I know I've said IG-88 like 3 times in this video, and it's IG-11. And the Shrinking Machine from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
So good.
All right. So great. Well, what I'll do here is I'm going to go ahead and scroll all the way back up to the top, and we'll just kind of get one more look at all of them for, let's see. Can I do that? Oh, well, we'll just do this. I'm probably giving people a headache doing that. And maybe we can just chat for a few minutes while we just kind of scroll through these. So, Sam, thank you very much for showing up.
Thanks for having me. I
appreciate you coming to chat with me about these build challenges. Super awesome.
I feel like I'm always busy. This week I sorted a 30-gallon tote of Lego, like a 30-gallon tote. It took all week, like 40 hours. And I still am not completely done, but I've got even some of the smallest pieces are sorted. Everything's put away, so I'm like, I feel very like, yeah, accomplished.
Where'd you get it from?
Over time, like you buy a set, you make a set, and then I've taken apart all my sets. Like I don't have any display space, so Apocalypseburg was in there. The Winnie the Pooh house was in there. Some sets from my childhood that my friends sent me were in there. Like just over the last like 2 years, just sets for, you make, and you're like, okay, I don't need the set anymore. You throw it in the bucket, and it just fills up.
Yeah. Yeah, we've made quite a bit of progress on the sorting that I have to do around here, but it seems like it'll just never be over.
I am at the end. I'm like, wow, I don't have any more. But then I do have a set or two I want to open and put together, and then I'll take them apart and have to sort them. So
okay, hold on. I was talking about what's inside the tornado, and Uber Maddie said the inside is Kooky Dukes, a big pillar of snot along the back. I don't know what Kooky Dukes mean. Does she just mean like it's
crazy.
Just crazy? Okay.
A tower of snot back there just holding it all together. Like, I love that.
Amazing.
I'm into that.
Thank you, Uber Maddie. Super awesome builds. Eli E says, will there be a winner? Well, I'll say I feel really good about calling the two final mentions that Sam and I made. We'll call those our winners for this challenge. I never announced a prize for this challenge. So those were from, let's see, we had Uber Maddie, and who built the IG Honey I'm looking for it. Honey, I Shrunk the Child. Ian S. So Uber Maddie and Ian S. I will find something fun to award you for winning this challenge. And I feel like I don't feel like I'm under a lot of pressure to say what that is right now, because I never announced that there would be a prize for this challenge. I feel like the prize sometimes is in the fun of the build. So
is there a
congratulations.
New challenge coming up?
What's that?
Is there a new challenge coming up?
I don't have a new challenge coming up. I've got some other things to work on, so we'll see. After I'm launching a new website, everybody, and it's coming. Nice. It's coming soon, like within the next month. So we'll see. Maybe after that website is live, and then there's Bricks Cascade.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So between now and March, I feel like my to-do list is daunting, to say the least. So,
I'm trying to finish one model for the show, so I'll have one new thing to show. I really want to finish something.
Yeah. I was just talking to Bruce Heller yesterday, and I was telling him about all the things I wanted to bring to Bricks Cascade, and I've started none of them. So we'll see. but I told him, the vast majority of building that I do for new things that I bring to Bricks Cascade happens in the 2 weeks before the convention. So we'll see, but it should be fun.
I've been learning and trying to do weird angles that I've never done before for a project. And I'm trying really hard for this project not to buy any parts, to only use existing parts in my house. And so when I get to like, oh, I need 12 of these, I only have 6. So then I can't use that technique, and I have to go back and make a new technique to solve the problem. So it might not be as magical and amazing as I want it to be in the end, but it'll not cost any money. Like I haven't,
yeah,
my own parameters on my project, my own stifling my self.
Right. Cool. All right, we'll answer these questions. When is Cascade? Do you know the dates off the top of your head? It's like March 3rd, like 13th, March 10th through 13th or something like that, or 13th
there,
through 16th. It's that weekend. I can find it on my little calendar here. February, March. Where's March? It must be the 10th. So for public, it's the 12th and 13th. For convention display attendees, it's the 10th through the 13th. So there you go, everybody. Hope to see you at Bricks Cascade. I hope it's awesome. Good job, everybody. You are all awesome. Thank you for participating in the Movie Mod and Mashup Build Challenge. Sam, thank you so much for being part of this today. I really appreciate you.
Thanks for having me. I love it. I don't get to see you nearly enough.
Yeah. Thank you. I agree. And all of you out there, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for building. I hope you have some other incredible build challenges out there. That's another thing is, when I started doing build challenges, there weren't a lot of build challenges going on. And now there are just, it seems like every week there's something else you could be building for. So I hope you have a lot of fun. Go explore that creativity. And until next time, go build something amazing. Thanks, everybody.
Bye. Thanks.